From their own narrations, these victims were in the hands of the officers of the National Police Service before being handed over to persons who meted violent, arbitrary violations upon them. This trend of the dishonorable treatment was also visited upon Mr. James Duku in Nakuru, a person with disability.
The state has shelved any attempts towards comprehensive accountability relating to those cases. Very little is being done towards investigations and prosecutions of police officers involved in the killing, maiming and abductions of Kenyans. All the institutions that enhance accountability are being weakened.
We saw the report by APOA just 2 days before the June 25 commemoration that only 3 people have been taken to court out of 62. And in the subsequent year of 65 people, no report has been given. So you can see that the question of accountability has completely been shelved. And that is why some individuals still find the courage to come to arrest Kenyans, to abduct Kenyans, and to throw them wherever they feel.
Police officers unleashing goons, batons, and guns to the law-abiding citizens. We are not going to tolerate that, and we are not going to head into that direction. We are not going to bow down. We are not going to sing the praise and worship songs which you want to dictate to us. We are going to go out. We are going to speak the language of the rule of law, the constitution and the social justice.
Hawa watu wakati ile walisema kuwa wanataka kulipa watu, kwa ufupi ilikuwa wanatuambia tutawapiga alafu tuwalipe. Hiyo kitu naona nafanya. Kwa sababu sasa wameona kuwa mahakamani hawawezi kujitetea, sasa wameanza kutushika, kutupiga, kutuumiza na kutudhulumu, alafu wanatuachilia kwa sababu tutalipwa. Tunasema if that is the case, tutakataa sasa hiyo pesa yenu.
So with immediate effect, the president ama wale wote ambao walihusika na kile kisa cha huyo mlemavu wa Nakuru should be accounted for.